Most videos about making money on Etsy lie to you. They flash $10,000 a month, and they skip to tell you that around 65% of Etsy sellers earn under $100 a year. So why am I still telling you it works? Well, the biggest mistake is that people build stuff nobody's searching for. I'll show you how to fix that now, plus 2 real ways to make money on Etsy, so let's get into it. Now here's the thing nobody says out loud. People don't fail on Etsy because their designs are ugly. They fail because they build stuff nobody's searching for. They open Canva, they make a planner, they think it's cute, and of course nothing happens, and then they blame the algorithm. But winners, well, they do the opposite. They check what's actually selling before they make anything. That one flip, validate first and create second, is the entire difference between the 5% who earn real money and everybody else. So how do you actually check demand before you build? That's where the tool I reach for comes in, and I want to be straight about you why. EHunt is an Etsy research tool. It's free to start, no credit card, and you don't even have to connect a shop to use it, which matters if you haven't opened one yet. And what it does is answer the only question that pays. What are people actually searching for, and can I rank for it? Here you get a keyword database with millions of terms, with search volume and competition side by side. So instead of guessing, is that minimalist budget planner, does it work, does it sell? Well, here you can just see it with this. Just paste that keyword in, click on the search button right here, and here you're gonna get all that you need. You're gonna get competition, views, favorites, sales per month, and you're gonna get related keywords down there. So you can see easily whether it's high demand and whether the competition is beatable at all. It also has this. It lets you spy on real shops. You can look at a top seller in your niche and you can see their best products. All you gotta do is to copy the name of it, paste it in, and you can see all the products, all the tags that they've used, and also you can see what they added recently. You can see the total sale number, total revenue, all the products here, data trends, so you can learn from them. These keywords are really, really useful if you want to copy someone else's style. The AI plugin will even help you write your titles and tags in the language Etsy search actually rewards. What I love the most maybe is this Etsy niche finder. This is good if you're just planning to start now, but the honest pitch is simple here. EHunt doesn't make money for you. It stops you from building blind. It turns, I hope this sells, into the data says that this sells. And you can try the free version first. What's good with this is that you can validate your first 10 ideas for free. The link is going to be down there. Just keep it open if you want, because these methods that I'm about to show you live or die for that. Now, this is where I start, and it's not close. Digital products or files, printable wall art, or budget planners, or resume templates, wedding invitations. You make these once, and you sell the same file 1,000 times. No shipping, no inventory, no printer, and that's why the margins are absurd, 70 to 90% after fees. Just compare that to almost anything else online. Now, the real numbers for this, because I promised you honesty, while a shop with a handful of listings, you're looking at maybe 100 to 200 bucks a month. It's not going to be life-changing, but a shop with 20 plus listings in a validated niche pulls closer to 900 a month as a median, and sellers that are doing like $2,000 to $6,000, they're running 300 to 500 listings. So you can see the pattern here. It's not one item. It's never gonna be like a get-rich-quick scheme or something. It's never gonna be just like one magic product. All right, it's the catalog, volume, plus the right niche, which you can have with EHunt. You just cannot guess your way into the good niche, and a tool like EHunt can definitely help you. Now, the second way are physical products without touching inventory, and that's called print on demand. Here's how it works. You upload a design to print on demand platform, you slap it on a t-shirt, a mug, whatever, and then you connect that to Etsy. A customer buys, the platform prints it and ships it, and you keep the difference. You never hold a single item. And yeah, it sounds like free money, so let me put the guardrail up right now. The margins here are way thinner than digital. On a basic Etsy plus Printify t-shirt, you're often netting $5 to $8 a shirt, and after Etsy's fees and any ads, your margin can drop to 15 or 20%, and that's the trap most beginners fall into. They price a $10 cost shirt at $9.99, think they're rich, and then the fees, well, they quietly eat the whole thing. So how do people actually win at this? Well, they go premium, and they go specific with this one. You know, a generic live, laugh, love shirt competes with 10,000 others. But a personalized pet portrait or these fishing or any hobby shirt, well, that can clear more than $20 profit. And it's because people want these personalized things. They want to look at something and immediately think like, oh, that's for me. Or, oh my God, this is so my brother. I'm going to buy it for him. And finding those niches, those premium niches, well, it's the same strategy. Same EHunt search over and over, just a different product. Now, something real quick but important, because none of these will work on its own. It is true that Etsy has its own traffic. It is huge after all. You have to nail your keywords, and Etsy feeds you buyers for free. That's your foundation. But the sellers scaling past $5,000 a month don't stop there. They pull in outside traffic, and Etsy's algorithm actually rewards you for bringing it. Pinterest is the one I prioritize. It's not really social media, it's visual search engine, and I really, really love it. A pin you make today can send traffic for 2 or 4 years. You know, that compounding is unmatched. Also, Instagram Reels, TikTok, they work too, but be realistic. That content dies in 48 hours. Just start with Etsy SEO and start with the products through EHunt. Work with what Etsy gives you and then just add Pinterest. What I also love about EHunt is that whatever product you pick, you can click here on this icon here, Etsy details page, and it's going to lead you straight to the Etsy item on Etsy. This is very good for getting ideas. Now, before you run off, 3 things you have to take away with this. First of all, this is not passive. And it's not fast. Average time to first sale is around 17 days, let's say, and real income takes months of stacking listing. Number 2, watch the fees. Etsy takes 12 to 15% in various cuts, and once you pass 10 grand a year, offsite ads become mandatory. Model that before you price anything. Number 3, do not copy paste a competitor's tags or designs. Use research, EHunt to get ideas, and then make it yours. That's the difference between using a tool like EHunt for inspiration and getting flagged as a copycat. So here's the honest summary. Etsy works, but it rewards the person who checks demand before they create, prices for real margins, and treats it like a business instead of just a lottery ticket. Digital products, print on demand, the best 2 ways in my opinion. Just validate everything with EHunt so you're never building blind. You don't lose time or money that way. Be patient and consistent, and you're going to do the work the 5% do. If this was useful, you know what to do. Link's going to be down there. Enjoy yourselves.